Okay, this is a video of how I converted the tire to this two beautiful center table you're seeing right now. This is a picture of the first one I made, and I made some errors in it, but it turned out great. But I can do better, and I'll be showing you how I made the second one with no errors. This is not really the type of content I create. Well, I'm just gonna make an exception for this. This is a 2x2 wood I already cut in size to create a support for the tire to make it stealthy. And I got the wood for 700 naira at the sawmill, and I already used part of it for the first center table I made. Second step is to gum the foam I bought on top of the tire just to make it on top of the tire. Part of the mistake I did on the first table I made was I stapled the foam on the tire to I stapled it all through the tire, like to covered the tire, so it made everything kind of puffy. So it was very hard for me to screw this little board on it. It was very hard for me to screw it from under it, because it was like the space there was just too much. So I made sure I did not make the same mistake. So I'll be applying this what's it called, this material I bought. It is for chair. It's a chair material, and I got 2 yards. It was sold 1,300 each for two, and I'll be using this stapler to staple it on the tire, not gum this time. Okay, I'm almost done with the clothing, but you can see it is fairly very easy. I think that's because I've done it before. So, and this is just normal clothing material. When I was doing this leather, it was very very stressful because it was leather. You can see some parts were folding there because it is leather, but for this cloth it was just seamless. It was very simple, so I just have to cover the rest of it. And this is the gold tape or whatever it's called for the side. So I've applied it and I've added the gum on it, so I just need to trim it a little bit to make it straight. This is a 4x4 HDF board, and we cut it to size of I think 28 inch and 22 inch to achieve what we want for the up and down of the tire. I got the 4x4 board for 10,000, and the full sheet, which is 8x4, is 20,000. Let it be known that I had no prior knowledge of any furniture work, but I love DIY and I've been doing things myself for a long time. And I believe that with the help of internet and YouTube, you can do anything also. This is where we fix the down part of the table to the tire and also the legs. The shiny gold legs are 10 inch in length and they were sold for 8,000 naira. Also, I forgot to mention, I got this inspiration from a TikTok video I saw, I think some months ago, and I've been meaning to do this since then. And when I made a mistake from the first table I made, I went back to TikTok to check for some other videos. Then I saw some people actually glue the foam on the tire, not stapling it like I did on the first one. So I made some changes on this one I'm making present. Okay, that was a job well done and dusted, and I just have to make some modification for the first table I did. Here's how the table look presently, but I had a board I cut from the sawmill. It is about 24 inch wide, and I will be putting the material I used from this table on it, since it is black, and the material on the small table is also black, although it is leather, but I think it should work. So after putting on the cloth on it, I stapled it to the back, and I used some tiny nails to nail it on top of this board. Each of these projects cost about 25k for production, if I'm not mistaken. And for the first one, the black one, I spent a little more on it because I kind of made a mistake while cutting the board from the sawmill. I made a wrong calculation, so it ended up costing more than this other one.